continue talking about GSPL in a bit. But here you go. Here's the first tick on the index, looking pretty good. And we are virtually at all-time highs now. I mean, just about 20-30 points away from there. The first tick is in the green, well, within kissing distance of that all-time high. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. Well, the Midcap index is the one
we got to within 6 points of it at the day's high.
I think it's the Midcap index where the party continues, right? We just keep quibbling about the Nifty, but the Midcap index is up almost about 0.5%. Very good opening, really, for the markets. Dr. Reddy's is your big mover, up about 1.5%. Ekta was telling us about the positive news for two of their facilities. So that's the big mover on the index. Apollo Hospitals not too far behind. Metals have come back in a big way in the last many days. So Tata Steel is up about 0.7%. JSW Steel is up 0.4%, and JSPL, you just heard about the Kotak upgrade over there. Nifty, by the way, now just 26 points away from that all-time high, resuming that all-time high, rather. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that. The advance decline ratio is well in favor of the advances, almost 1,800 stocks there. On the downside, what's dragging is MotoCorp. There is that downgrade that has come in, from Axis Securities. You just heard from them a while back. Apart from that, the weakness in the monsoons is something that will impact some of these rural stocks, so keep an eye out there. HUL is also dragging a bit. Reliance is in the back foot this morning. Bharti Airtel as well, not doing too much. IndusInd Bank, NTPC, a couple of other stocks that are in the red. But give and take everything, this is a good opening. This market is all set to hit those new highs. Whether we achieve them today, in the next 1 hour, 2 hours, it doesn't really matter because we are virtually at those levels now.
I think sometimes, when you stop looking at the board at that countdown timer, that's when things happen. So who knows? But anyway, look at the strength of the mid-cap market. We are up and away. JSPL, the stock that, Sonia was just talking about on the back of the upgrade, straight away 4.5% higher. Shriram Finance, a bunch of these NBFCs, you've heard a lot of upgrades on the NBFC pack today. Shriram Finance is up and about. I think there was supposed to be a block as well. Nimesh was alerting us about that. So we'll keep an eye out on it. Five-Star Finance, where upgrades have come in. Kalyan Jewellers, there were blocks on Friday where 6% equity moved around. And there's a further follow-on action on the stock today. It was up 10% on Friday, another 4.5% today. Mishra Dhatu, the defense theme is well and truly active, so 5% up on this one. Axis Cases News, they have, I think, completed a small acquisition, so 5% on that stock. So it's really, by the way, 18,872. We need to get the timer back on, right? That board, 873, 871. It's practically there. 14 points, 15 points. The mid-cap market is saying, hey, you know what? We are having a big party and a big breakout of our own, so not really waiting. On the mid-cap screen, more names like NMDC Steel, Mannapuram, up and about. So it's looking good. In terms of the watch list, stocks that are on the back of news flow, moving on the back of news flow, Mannapuram 2.5% higher, HAL is 2% higher. Some of these defense names like Paras Defense, MTAR, also fairly active as we start the day off. So 74, 73, 74, Prashant now. It's teasing, just a couple of points away.
Oh yeah, it's just a couple of points away.
76.
And it'll come. A matter of time. Now, just a couple of other names where we can see where we are seeing some action. HAL, for example, is there right at the top of the list, gaining list. We put out news flow there as well. So stocks up about 2.25%, but huge volumes in it. There is JSPL, which is up about 4%. Of course, the upgrade, as Sonia was highlighting. Kalyan Jewellers is another one. I think last week was a good one for Kalyan. And that is up 4%, 136. Shriram Finance, we highlighted that. Manappuram is up about 2%, 128. Skipper is another one which is coming up with a 14% gain. And these are the kind of names which pop out of nowhere in the mid-cap broader market space, but huge volumes on Skipper for this time of the day, as you can see. Now, there is Five-Star, which is the Chennai-based NBFC, relatively newer listing in the market, 5% higher on that one, 631. There is Borosil Renewables, which is coming up with a 7% gain. So some new names, 570. There is Texmaco Rail, which is up 3%, and so on and so forth. So this is, the broader market list, which is looking very, very solid right now. On the downside, DMart is down 1%. It's coming up with volumes, so just highlighting it. Tata Communications is down about 1.5%, 1604. And I think we've got Varun Beverages and PVR, which are down 1.6 odd percent. Signed is another one which is seeing some profit booking as well. So just kind of, middling kind of activity on the downside, but enough and more on the upside. So
yeah, I just want to mention that this market is so secular in nature, right? I mean, if you look at the list of gainers or the list of stocks at 52-week highs from the large caps, it's across the board. So something like a Titan is sitting at a fresh 52-week high, Dr. Reddy's is at a fresh 52-week high, ABB India, Cummins, PI Industries, Britannia, Chola Finance. So the list is pretty long and it's spread out. So this is a market that is starting to sort of spread out, not just to the frontliners, the mid-caps, but across sectors as well. I guess, that basket buying, I think Nimesh was mentioning that on Friday in our Closing Bell show about the basket buying from FIs across segments, and that's something that's perhaps playing out now.
Well, it is buying, basket or otherwise, and it is showing, isn't it? I mean, price is looking super, super strong. Price action.